on the Monument stage. It's a great, great, great perspective. It's so wonderful. Fantastic. I'm so happy to be here. And in Montreal, I haven't been back in like 10 years. Fantastic city. And I'm honored to receive the Gascon-Thomas Award because this school meant a lot to me. And it feels kind of amazing to come back and look history in your face, in the faces of all the students at NTS. Because I was once you, and one day you will be me. I remember auditioning from the school. There was a flyer up in my drama class in Ottawa. I had no idea what NTS was. All I knew was that it was in Montreal, and it seemed like a perfect warm-up audition for my real audition to Concordia. Which, by the way, I didn't get into. I didn't make the first round of cuts. I totally didn't. But I remember so clearly walking into the school in Saint Denis, how foreign and how thrilling it felt. The sounds of the school, the singing, the voices, and English and French. I remember passing the students, and they seemed so like exotic. And I remember being slightly afraid of them and wanting to be them. I remember walking through the halls after my audition, and I remember feeling that like this is the most exciting place ever. And I have to be here. I need to be here. I want to be a part of all this. And I'm so thankful to have been. My NTS experience begins and ends with my class. As you know, each year is different and everyone has a different experience. My class, we had a lot of Masque, a lot of clown, Chekhov, barely any Shakespeare. We got to study in Russia at the Moscow Art Theater. We had legendary parties, and they were all quite precious. We had a great class, and not because we all got along or were fantastically talented. But I want to thank the class of 93 for our collective fortitude, for all our vodka drinking, and for the shared history we all nourished and maintained. You know, it's so funny, I was in Los Angeles, I live in Los Angeles, and I was just out with Patrick Gallagher, who's a classmate who's now on Glee, and Sean Matheson, and also I would like to thank two of my classmates who are here, Elizabeth Robertson, who you guys know from Radio Canada's C'est la Vie, and the multiple Jeannie and Dora winning actress and playwright Kristen Thompson. Thank you. Inspiring me, and you guys look so good. We were a lucky class. We were really a lucky class. We were the first year under the Schneiderman reign. Perry Schneiderman, I thank not only for guiding and building the English section from 1990 to 2000, but for rigorously and comically and lovingly offering up so many lessons that only years later I'd have the skill and the life knowledge to unravel and appreciate. I'd like to thank some of my most influential teachers. Paul Keenan, singing, for the lesson that you don't have to sound pretty. You just have to know how to tell a story. Sheila Langston, voice. Everything she taught me, I still use today. Joe Leslie, movement, for teaching me to access my instinct through my body while moving the color blue. Carol Rosenfeld and Perry Schneiderman for how much they care. Peter Storch and Peter Weil for the lesson that it's not important that you feel, but that the audience feels. Bridget Panay for telling me, one day your talent will walk out on you. I have always found that comment to be very empowering. Seriously. Sergey and Tanya, Val and Don for teaching me movement techniques that I use 16 years later. And I'm thankful to have been in the presence of the great Pierre Lefebvre Masque and Madame Voronov period dance, and to Stephen Glassman, my Alexander teacher. Whenever I drink from a fountain or brush my teeth, I can do it. The major thing this school taught me was not how to be a better actor, but how to take care of myself as an actor, how to figure out what I need as an actor. Because after this, I'm telling you, it's all on you to figure this all out. And not in a scary, you'll never have the safety and satisfaction of a generous and collective experience, but no one is going to take care of you. No one is going to hand you success. And even when it looks like success, you still need to know how to navigate yourself through that. Hopefully, this place will teach you a few skills, to put in your back pocket, and give you that bit of confidence to pull you through when you're completely lost. Hopefully, you'll still have a few classmates you still like talking to, who will know your core, who will have witnessed your failures, your strengths, and who will hopefully always tell you the truth. And that's probably the best thing that this school gave me, and I hope it gives you. This community of teachers, of classmates, who will always know who you are, who you can always come back to, no matter if you are supporting yourself at Starbucks and haven't worked a year, or are winning major awards. These teachers, these classmates, were there when you were a brilliant Romeo, were there when you were having a nervous breakdown. And they know that you can't really sing. They're a part of your history now. For those of you in the audience, if you are associated with the school, thank you for keeping it alive. Thank you for nurturing me. There's no way I would be here without the school. If you are a teacher, thank you. I am proof that what you do really matters. Thank you for pushing me to my emotional and physical limits. Some of it actually stuck, and all of it I use. If you are a student, be brave and fail big while you're here. Use and enjoy every resource this school has to offer, because trust me, you may never wear a period costume again. Take what is useful to you, and you know what? Throw away the rest. Trust me, seriously. I don't remember swaths of my time here. And always, always be true in your aim, whatever it is or will become. I wish for you that this school will teach you and grant you, as it did me, a place to learn the practice of being truthful. Because I feel that's our job. That is our only job as actors, as artists, is to seek and to play the truth. And thank you, students,